Hey guys, Sheldon back with another review, and today we are looking at the Super Action Statue Jotaro Kujo second color from Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. And this is his color scheme from, I think, like the 1993, 1992 OVA. Okay, so let's look at the box really quickly. Some poses he comes with, or he can do. The accessories, comes with his display stand, alternate head. Got some box art here, got that box window, and more box art. Okay, let's look at the accessories really quickly right here. Hold on a second. Alright, so he comes with just a bunch of hands, really. Whoops. So he comes with these two gripping hands for his hat, the brim of his hat. Pointing hand for both sides, kind of just straight hands right here, relaxed finger hands. We have these two kind of like half hands, which he uses to like tuck into his pocket, and alternate pant legs, and then an alternate more aggressive head. And that pretty much does it. Okay, so let's look at the figure itself right here. Let's see, let's get a quick measurement. He stands roughly, got a measuring tape right here this time. Let's see. Now I can finally see the numbers. So, what the heck is that? 16 centimeters and about 6 inches. Alright. And let me show you the pocket hand really quickly, by the way. So you just kind of peg it in right here. And then you can actually take off his pant legs right here. And then these have these slightly more protruding pockets, and then you just tuck in the half hands, just like that. Pretty straightforward. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the figure. Put his fist hands back in, just so it's a little easier. Okay. So for articulation, the neck is on a hinged ball joint. And that's pretty much it. The neck actually does not move for this figure right here, which is a bummer. So it's actually pretty limited. And you do get the full swivel right here, up and down. You can't go that far back because his hair does get in the way right here. And then for the shoulders, you do get 180 horizontal right here. You get a butterfly joint. Going back is pretty good. Actually, going forward is pretty limited. It's kind of not the same on this side. This side goes a little bit forward, a little bit more, but you do have a bicep swivel or a butterfly joint. It's a peg into the body and into the arm, and so the bicep does swivel there. The sculpt makes it's like kind of wide, so you can't get that much of a swivel, but it is there. Double jointed elbows, so you get really good range of motion, way better than 90 degrees. And then for the wrist, it is on that ball peg right here. So you have a swivel and a hinge. For the waist, it is actually 3 parts. It's like up here, not sure what this is. It might be a floating piece, and it's a ball joint here. So pretty decent range of motion going forward. You do get kind of swiveling right there. There is a waist twist, but I think mine is frozen, but it is in there. And then the jacket is also hinged as well. So you can go down. Okay, now the legs are kind of strange, and I'll take off the pant legs so you can see it a little better, but you do have the thigh swivel right here. But the leg joints, it's pegged into the body and down into the leg, so it does go out. But it doesn't go forward. If you want it to go forward, you're going to actually have to pivot it like this, and then turn the thigh over. So it's kind of an unusual joint. Be careful when you're first checking it out, though. But it does kind of work. Range of motion is kind of limited, though. So again, you gotta like swivel it back out and then bend it back down. Okay, for the knees, I'm gonna put the pant legs back in here. Actually, I'm gonna bring it forward a little bit again. Knees, double jointed. Pretty good range of motion right there. And then for the ankle, it is a peg into the leg and peg into the foot. You do have an ankle rocker. The problem is the sculpt comes down so far into the pant leg that the articulation is almost non-existent. So that's as far as it's going to go back. that's as far as it's going to go forward, thanks to the shoe coming up. And then the ankle rocker as well, it's there, but it is limited, and then you do get a toe hinge. Okay, so that does it for articulation. In terms of sculpt and paint, it is pretty great. A lot of shading throughout. Sculpting is really nice. You can kind of see like kind of the flowing coattail, kind of the buttons are painted nicely right here. Very, very clean. I've kind of mixed feelings about this figure. It looks great, but the articulation is kind of cumbersome. The character of himself doesn't like get too crazy in terms of like his poses and things like that, despite it being Jojo. But still, the figure itself, in terms of posing, you're not going to get him into really crazy poses, which is too bad. But it does fit his character. So I would say if you're a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and you probably know this character since he is the most popular one, I do recommend it, considering that he's not too hard to find, usually not too expensive. He does come with a lot of accessories. Just don't expect a super articulated figure. Again, paint and sculpt is really good. Really nice shading in his shirt right here. You can see all the folds. Kind of makes it look like it's like super tight and stretched out on his body. Okay, well that pretty much does it for this review. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like, and feel free to subscribe for more videos. I'm going to put this guy in some poses at the end. Alright, thanks for watching.